Hello, crafty friends, and welcome to day 17 of my Crafty Advent Live 2025 series. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. If you are here in the live chat, make sure to say hey and where you're watching from after you smash that like button and answer the poll. If you're here on replay, let us know where you're watching from after you smash that like button down in the comment section below. And no matter if you're here live or on replay, I want you to answer today's poll. And that is, would you rather wrap presents for hours or untangle Christmas lights? So if you're here live, you can go ahead and just vote right in that poll. If you're here on replay, you can answer that down in the comment section, include the hashtag bonus, and then in a few days, I will pull a name from there for every 100 thumbs ups, which you guys on the replay, you got to start smashing that like button. I've only been able to pull 2 names for the last few days that I got to pull. So go ahead and do that right now. It's free, it's quick, it is easy. Which reminds me, so when you answer questions below, or when throughout the live stream, I will be asking lots of questions and I want my replay viewers to answer those, but you don't have to put that hashtag bonus on every comment. You only want to put it on the comment that has your poll answer, because those are the only ones that if it pops up and it's an unrelated hashtag bonus, it won't get pulled for the bubblegum bonus machine. It is just that poll question. But I do love to hear your answers for everything, so keep those coming. It just holds back anything with the hashtag for me to moderate, so those comments will just flow right through to the public. We are late today, aren't we? I did have a couple people reach out because they weren't sure what was going on. A heads up, I have been telling you for a few days already that today's live would be late, but if you ever have a question, go to the posts tab on YouTube, and I had posted that, don't forget, today's a little bit later. So, and if you click on the video that you're expecting to be live, it will also tell you in your time zone what time it will come on. Again, on Friday, it will be at this same time at 2 p.m. Central, and there will be, I'll remind you tomorrow, and then I will have a post up as well on Friday to hopefully help you remember. But if you don't know what this series is about, you guys, you have to watch the kickoff video one time all the way through, and it gives you all of the details. That video can be found in the description box below, and if you end up having any questions after you watch that entirely, you can leave those on that video. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of the beautiful tags we have created together so far for this series. And when I say created together, I really do mean it. You know that I love to ask my live viewers for some design help, and we do lots of polls to see what's going to get chosen, and this is what we've created so far. Yesterday, I made this one in honor of my mom. I used purple, and she loved flowers. So this was the peony from Pink and Maine, because we got the die for that one yesterday. So this will be going out to a lucky live viewer in 2026 after the series is all over. So make sure if you are here live that you stick around, because maybe you'll get to win a tag from me. And if this is your first time live, since we are on a different time, let us know over in that live chat box. Put in first in all caps. All right. And then I'm going to try to get started, because I need to run some errands after today's live, but I'm not sure if I'll get done in time to be able to come back and make dinner too. So let's go ahead and start opening those up, and I'll see where I get to. Oh, and I was trying to avoid Yvette's channel today, because I thought she'd be going on before me, but I guess something came up for her, and she's not going live until later. So in case you thought you missed hers, you'll be able to watch hers. This should redirect you to her live stream. It just won't be right after this. I think it is 7 p.m. Central, I think was the time that it was. So let's go ahead, pull in our Advents. I'll start with my Shelzo Advent back there with Gummy Pan, Pink and Maine, and Tailored Expressions. And I'm going to try to remember today to pick day number 17. And I just realized too, I didn't change my toppers. They're still purple from yesterday. All right. Grab 2. All righty. Here we go. Let's start on the left. Now, I happened to stop by the fans of Tailored Expressions Facebook group, and they can't spoil anything in the Facebook group, but somebody said that today's gift was maybe ingenious was the word that they said. So I'm anxious to open this. It is a very weird shape, you guys. What do you think this could be? Let me know over in the chat what you think today's is. It's kind of skinnier at the top, a little bit bigger at the bottom. Let me know your guesses, and make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, this one's glued a little bit tighter. So we think some kind of crafty tool. I'm gonna kind of go with tool too. So let's see what it is, you guys. Oh, okay. It says, adding tiny stamp details to your cards just got easier with our acrylic stamp handle. The circular base is designed to hold the smallest stamps in your collection, such as faces, words, and little doodly boops, for quick, effortless, and precise placement. So that it definitely was a little bit of an odd shape here. And yes, I think I saw somebody said it would work with yesterday's. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that, but shared joy is etched in there. So I guess you would just put your little stamp there. Let me get out yesterday's present. So yesterday we got this, and so you could put some of those little stars and just tap, 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 tap all the way around. Now, if this pops up on the wheel today, I will just save that for another time, but it doesn't mean that we cannot give this a try. I just won't have it be the main focus, okay? Next up, we will go to Pink and Main, and it is down here in the left. It's a little bit bumpy, a little bit firm. Give me your guesses what that might be. And I do want to say a great big hello to our moderators who are already in the chat. I have seen Stephanie and Carmen. Thank you for being here. You might also see Teresa pop in. They'll be helping me out with letting comments go through and answering questions. So thank you so much. Give me your guess of what you think Pink and Main might be. I am going to agree with Rita. I do think it is a stamp set. It kind of feels like, yes, like they're floral ones. Yes. Okay. It is. Today is a dahlia. And then it has well wishes for the sentiment. And up next, Gummy Pan. There's the goodie and the regular calendar. Don't forget, these are always dies in here. I want to know what theme you think they might be. And if you are going to guess dies for other companies in the chatter box, don't forget to spell it DYES so that YouTube doesn't hold it back. Okay. Yes, it could be more coloring, Stephanie, but maybe I would try a different route. I need to remember, I also have Zig Clean Color markers. Don't ask me where they're at right now, but I did used to love to use those. I need to find those tonight. Okay, let's see. Number 17. Okay, has anybody been at the Gummy Pan site, or do you know what this might be? Has anybody been over there? I mean, is it like some kind of Christmas bauble? Kim says an olive. Is it like an olive with a pick? Okay, I've had more than one person say olive now. See, yeah, Rosa, I think it could be a tree topper. I think you could make it that for sure. An olive for a martini glass. All right. So it might be kind of like that first one of the ones where we thought it could be a beer glass or a vase, and it ended up, I think, being a bottle. And then in the big one, excuse me, let's go ahead and see what this holds. Oh, we have a little toy horse, and now I would just say some kind of heart embellishment, but is this something specific? Let me know. Let me know. Maybe it's like a heart charm that you hang from something. All right, Sandra, hello, Crafty Godmother. She went over and checked and said it is an olive. All right. I'll have to go over there later and see what they did. Yeah, Missy Pippi Craft says a spade. Yeah, I don't know. I could see that too. I could see that too. All right. Yes, we could put everything under our little Hedgie's arm. It's always a good idea to go watch the Gummy-a-Pan videos to see what they say everything is. All right, now we'll get our other advent calendars. Let's start over here with Gina K Designs, which I am a day behind her. Even though today I went live after her because of my appointment, we'll still open the next one in line, which, let's see, be number 5. Now, remember, if you have already seen her open yesterday, don't give any specifics, but you can guess what type of product you think it is. It's about a 5x7. It is bumpy in the middle. What do you think this might be? And I forgot to look if anybody said that this was their first time here. Sorry if it was. I missed saying hello. All right, are we ready to find out what's in Gina K? I have to say, these full-size products are pretty darn nice, too. Ooh, we have some tags with stitching detail, some dies. Those will be handy all year long and on this series to stamp some of the sentiments or something. Let's look at yesterday's stamp set. I wonder if they kind of fit in there. This was yesterday's gift, and I bet some of these do kind of fit down on those tags. These, like that would fit great on that one. That is pretty nice. And up next will be Marianne Design, which my friend Helga from the Netherlands sent me. And it's new to us, and we are loving it. Let's see what it holds today. Let's see what it holds today. Number, okay, 17. It's over here. It is about maybe like 2.5 by 1.5, kind of little. What do you think it might be? What do you think it might be? Give me your guesses. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess a stamp, but I would not be hating if it's a die. Ooh, Catherine already used hers this morning. What is it? Oh, it is a word die. Let me look at it here. I believe it says happy. So if you look at it this way, happy, that will come in handy. And last but not least, spellbinders. If you have watched today's short, put short over there in the chatter box or let me know in the comment section. We will see what this is. I know that I did watch the video to make sure it went up okay, but I honestly can't remember what today's gift is. All right, 17. Right up here, about 2 by 3 maybe. Give me your guesses. Ooh, yay. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching the short. I appreciate it. And speaking of watching and appreciating, I told you yesterday that my TE video finally went live that I shared the cards from. And I went over there today and looked in the comment section. You guys left me so much love. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. If you haven't watched that video yet, if you go over to the Tailored Expressions channel to their videos tab, you'll see my face and a little snowflake card. I would love for you to give it a view, give it a thumbs up, and leave some love down in the comments of that video. All right, let's see what it is today. Are we ready? Yep, now I remember. So we have some sequins. So they look kind of white when they're all together, but when you take them apart, they're mostly clear and they have a little iridescence to them. I will show you what I created on my, what I shared on my short. I don't really do any creation, but what I shared. And I gotta bring this out because I haven't. Okay, gotta make sure I'm not gonna give any sneak peeks you guys don't want. So, okay, I used the fishbowl from day 15 and made a little shaker. So it's kind of hard to shake in the album, but I thought those kind of reminded me of bubbles. So that is what I did for that day. If you are a member, don't forget you have access to the printable that you can print these inside pages if you're using a Polaroid album. And if yours is more than just spellbinders, you can just create your own cover. And now that I've opened up all my advent calendars, I would like to give a great big shout out to the prize sponsors from this series. That is Carmen, who is on the Choose Joy with Carmen YouTube channel. And she is an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who sent me one of the Stampin' Up! 12 Days of Christmas boxes to share as a prize at the end of the series. Her link is in the description box below. So if you need to place a Stampin' Up! Order, please use her. And then if it does not automatically pop up her site, I do have her name and her state listed down there as well. Vivica from Color Me Nordic sent me both of the Gummy Pan Advent calendars to open and one of each to give away to some lucky viewers at the end of the series. And finally, Michelle from Pink and Maine. I had requested some of the fancy tags dies I'm using, and she happily sent those. And then when my advent calendar box came, she had surprised me with a bonus one to give away. So please let them know if you use my links that I sent you and show them some love and thanks for helping support this series. All righty, are we ready? I'm going to get all these back out on the desktop so you can let me know what you hope pops up today. So again, we might use the tailored expressions, but we won't make it like the main thing. We'll do something else. So we have Gummy Pan, Marianne, Pink and Maine, Spellbinders, Gina K, and Tailored Expressions. Let me know what you hope comes up on the wheel today. Also, let me know what you're sipping on. Make sure to smash that like button. Let me go do a like check while you're getting in your preferences for today. Oh, guys, right now we have 99 thumbs ups. Pretty close to the 108 we have on here. So if you are joining us, please make sure to smash that like button, because the more likes we get during the live stream, the more bubblegum bonuses I pull at the end of the stream. So, yeah, get your guesses in. And I think I'll go ahead and I will get the wheel ready. I missed it, Barbara. Oh, Barbara, I just saw about your daughter's boyfriend. I hope he will be okay. Let's all keep him in our thoughts and prayers. And speaking of Barbara, oh, she did I did check my email and I went a little bit, dive deeper into that inbox yesterday. And thank you to Barbara for the PayPal donation. It is much appreciated and will definitely help out with that shipping. Thank you so much, friend. Or maybe, I can't remember if yours was earmarked for crafty stuff for me or shipping, but I will double check it. But thank you so much for sending that. Let's give you a great big.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And okay, let's see, guys, what will I have to work with today? And remember, I can use other stuff I've gotten today or other items from the Advent calendar so far. Cross our fingers, hope we get a good one. And remember, if TE comes up, I'll just ignore it and we'll do another round. Pink and Maine. All right. I was just talking about how I wanted to find my my other markers. So we will see. Let's see. That means I'll be working with the Dahlia. And I'm almost wondering. Okay, guys, I need your help. If I am going to watercolor, what kind of black ink can I use that will not run? Because I know, like yesterday, I had to use Memento. And what I need you to do, if you answer me, I need you to put like Crafty Al in all caps over there so I see your message. I think I might be able to use TE, but I'm not 100%. But put Crafty Al. And what ink can I use? And I'll go ahead. Don't forget that while I am live, it always helps me see your messages. If you put question in all caps, if it's a question, only I can do. I don't want to try to emboss it because I'm going to be stamping it on like watercolor paper. And you know how watercolor paper, it's not very even. So it might not emboss completely. So I don't want it to run where it's not embossed. So just what plain ink could I use? VersaFine pigment, Amy says. Let me see. There we go. All right. I do have that. I see another VersaFine. Okay. We're going to try that, guys. And so I am no great watercolorist. I just want to add some color to the background easily. Now, if you are over in the Facebook group and you have checked out the Crafty Advent albums, you've got to check out Nima's creations. She's doing artist trading cards, and she is like a watercoloring pro. So I hope you'll check those out and leave her some love on her creations. I am going to not do her justice, but I'm just going to play and have fun with some watercolors. I guess that probably means I should find some. No, I'll use my liquid watercolors. I'll use those. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to set that to the side. Get out VersaFine, right? That's what we decided on. Right here. These flower stamps are definitely, they feel like photopolymer. Let me see if I can. Yeah, these are definitely nice and thick. I do not have the amalgam ink, no. And I do think Tailored Expressions black ink is hybrid and I could use it, but I don't want to find out the wrong way. Okay. And I don't, okay. So what I'm going to stamp this on is this is Strathmore Bristol Smooth. And even though it says smooth, you know, it's still a little bit rough. And I want to make it big enough so I can just cut my tag from this because we don't have a die yet for this. I'm sure we're going to be getting one. Speaking of dies, I'm going to go ahead and just bring in one of the pieces I've already cut from Pink and Maine just to make sure that I cut this white piece big enough. And I will go ahead and just dry this a little bit after I stamp it, just in case, because like I say, I'm hoping today's tag will be nice and quick, because I do have some errands I need to go run after this. And I'm gonna kind of put it centered left to right. But I am going to bring this in to see if I can still cut that out. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Oh, I like this. Crafty Cornerstone says, always forget, so when I get them, I label them with an AM for alcohol marker and a WP for waterproof. I should probably do that. I just always remember memento is for alcohol markers, but when it comes to other things, I have not, what can we, versifying is, I don't know how we could make up a mnemonic for that. Since I haven't used this yet, I'm going to take off some of these. Some of the manufacturing oils with my hands. And I am going to stamp this a few times. Again, it's a new stamp and my paper is not completely smooth. And Stephanie, it's getting late over there for you. Yes, friend, I know. If you need to take off, you know the Chatterbox is pretty good about putting words in there that'll go through, and I can moderate a little bit too. What is everybody doing while you watch today? Is anybody crafting? I had to go this morning and have my blood drawn, and I got met like a student taking my blood, and my veins are pretty little, so I think I might have made him nervous. We had to poke both arms. I apparently gave him the wrong one because the other one had just a little bit better. But otherwise, I looked at them, and even though I had to be jabbed twice, they don't look too bad right now. Ooh, Linda R. making brownies. That sounds good. Listening while working. Leanne's working. Sue's working on her worm. All right. All right. Okay, it really does not want to get right down there. I wonder if the stamp is a little not quite flat. Iona's diamond painting. Okay, I'm going to do one more time. I just want to get it. I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to get it one more time down there. And I think I will leave the stamp here in case I want to stamp over my watercolor. Ooh, I'm going to give it some extra pressure here. Ooh, bread and baking bread and beef stew for dinner. That sounds great. Linda is working on puzzles. Lori's working on her fishbowl. Nice. We're going to call that good, you guys. Right down here, I had to do a little extra pushing. So I'm going to let that dry. And again, I am going to leave this in here in case I want to go back in after I watercolor and maybe make that darker. And I need to go get some items for watercoloring. So feel free to chat amongst yourselves while I go do that. I'm going to hit this, no, hit this, not my water thing, with the heat tool. So I'm going to go on mute and play a little bit of music, okay? All right, guys, let's see how I can do. I have a couple different little dishes I use for watercolor. This is just like a Rubbermaid container that I keep the lid on the base because then it's less likely to tip over. Ask me how I know. I'm just going to put some of my water from my dropper bottle in here. I usually keep a little bottle of water, but I emptied the last one, so I need to bring another one down. And I will be using, maybe, yes, PE liquid watercolors. I think I'll go with the orange for the flowers. And oh, remember from yesterday, my flowers are any color. So even if dahlias don't come in orange, we're going to call it okay. I don't even know what they should be. So we're just having fun. And then for the leaves, I'll use cilantro. And if you're looking for watercoloring tips, I am not your gal. Most of the times when I watercolor, it is a pure experiment. We're just going to have fun together, okay? So I probably wouldn't follow any tutorial from me. I'm just going to put a drop up there of the green and of the orange. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. And I think for, I'm just going to do like, cross your fingers that we let this. So I'm just going to kind of color over, just add water where the flower is. And see if this will just spread out. One thing about watercolor is it doesn't really have to look perfect. So that's what I appreciate about it. You can just have some fun. Okay. Ruth says she just checked her email and she has 4 since the 1st of December. Am I missing some? It doesn't sound like it, Ruth. They're not very consistent. So I haven't counted them to know if that's all there is, but I'm sure that that is possible. All right. Oh, Suzanne said, where is it up here? Oh, wrong one. Sorry, I just saw my name on there. Suzanne said she got her glass board yesterday. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. This is a little dark, so I'm going to water that down a little bit. And now I'm going to do my green. So I'm going to right now just water paint the big leaves, and I have a smaller brush here for the littler ones, a little bit finer detail. Ooh, 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 that's kind of a lot. I want to get a little paper towel and get some of that up. Oh, and Leanne got her glass board on Monday. Excellent. If you are looking for a glass board, I have a link below and a discount code because who does not like to save money? And most of the links in my description box are affiliate links, which means I make a small portion of that sale at no extra cost to you. So I love it when you use those, but I also say use what you have in your stash. There's no reason to go out and buy stuff because I know we all have so much right here already that we can use. Am I right? Probably do like a year-long advent calendar just of stuff that I own. Now, I thought this was detailed enough, but that looks a little big. So I'm going to go in with this teeny tiny one. A little bit quicker than yesterday's image, but I am going to dry this and then go in, maybe make some areas a little darker. Okay, here it is so far, guys. Here it is so far. Brenda has a question. Thank you for putting question in front of it. What size is my glass board? This is, I think it's 9 by 12. I also have a 13 by 18 and an 18 by 24. This is probably the one I use the most during live streams just because it is super easy to get in and out of the camera. But I do love all my sizes that I have. All right, I'm going to dry this a little bit and I'll play some music for you. Alrighty. Now I'm going to not put water on here, and so I'm just going to get some water on my brush and just kind of go in and just add some shaded areas. Great thing about nature is the colors aren't perfect. They have different shades. I hope Nima's proud of me here, giving this watercoloring a try. Oh, I forgot to add some more orange to my little flower. I need to do that as well. We're going to call it good, you guys. We're just going to let that dry. Again, I think it's just going to be nice and simple today. We'll let that dry. I'll get out maybe some sparkles that we've gotten so far during the series. Maybe a sentiment. Maybe we'll find a nice sentiment that we can put on here. But I'm thinking for the background, let me get out some of those. So we have our orange and our cilantro. Is it time for a poll, you guys? Real quick poll. Get those over there in the chatter box. All right, and I'll show you these close up. So here we have, I will cut it down with the tag, but here it would be with an orange background. And here it would be with the green. So I will get a poll ready. So be thinking about which one you're going to vote for. So orange or green. Oh, wait, first I got to end this poll. I keep forgetting that. Would you rather wrap presents for hours or untangle Christmas lights? Let's see what you guys said here. All right, 80% of you say wrap presents for hours. Me too. I think if I had to untangle Christmas lights, they just get put in the trash. Like, getting too old for that stuff. But now let me get this poll ready. This will be a quick 1-minute poll. After you vote, make sure to smash that like button if you have not yet already. All right, get those votes in. Tell me, guys, did I just forget? Did we get dies for the Stampin' Up stamp set they sent? Like for this. Because I was thinking about using one of the words, but I don't know if I'll have to cut that out by hand, or like maybe I could use one of the Gina K tags. Because I kind of think we did. Let me know over there. Like maybe it was one of the days. Maybe that's what I'm forgetting. Okay, we got the dies for the flowers, so I will use a different one. Yeah, so that is for the flowers in the stamp. So I'm thinking there are lots of great sentiments on here. I'm wondering if I could... I was kind of thinking that circle one. Maybe with the thinking of you. Kind of like that. Okay. Let me see what else we've gotten. I'm going to check back here. Or I guess I could look on today's stamp set. So here we have Well Wishes. A little bit big for that, but they do, you know, we do have the pink and Maine ones too. Oh, Stampin' Up! Had the postage dies. Okay. Let me see here, guys. I'm going to bring in my past sentiments too and just see. Like here we have Thinking of You a little bit longer. Okay. All right. Here are going to be our choices, friends. So Thinking of You, let me show you what it looks like. Maybe. Oh, here. So this is what the Thinking of You looks like right here, or Thinking of You from Pink and Maine. And then I will use, somebody said the postage stamp from, postage stamp dies from Stampin' Up. Does anybody know what day those came in? Those would be too big. Anybody? Oh, maybe 8? No? Did I take all these out of here? Here we go. Let's look at these to see if they fit the Thinking of You any differently. So it would have to be, I think it would have to be this one. And then it's a little wide because this one I think is going to be too big and cover up. See how much bigger that next one is. And I think it's going to cover up too much of our image. But then that gets kind of big for the tag. But okay, this is it. Executive decision, final answer. It will be the Thinking of You on the circle tag, or Pink and Maine Thinking of You on one of their pink tags. So get your pole lights. Get your pole lights out. Oh, on the tag topper. I don't know if I'll have room today for a tag topper. We'll stick with this. Hopefully one of these days I'll get to do the tag topper. Okay. And don't forget, try out all, like if you kind of have these same dies, you have the advent calendars, try out all of these awesome ideas and share it in the Crafty Advent album in my Facebook group. Remember, it can be any advent items you have. And if you didn't get an advent calendar, it could be something inspired by today. Just make sure that if it's not an advent calendar item that I know what it is, that you put in the description box, or you put what day you were inspired by. All right. Let me get this. So this is going to be either Stampin' Up! Or Pink and Maine. Okay, so SU or PM on this poll. Oh my God. I never even ended the last poll. I got to chatting. Let's see what color tag we're putting in the background. All right, let's see that. All right, 59% of you, we will be using orange as the background of our tag today. Now I will get the next poll ready. My goodness, had too many right there together. So are we going to do Stampin' Up, which is SU, or Pink and Main, which is PM? All righty. Go ahead, give you 1 minute to get that in, guys. All right, guys, let's see what you chose. All righty. With 64% of the vote, we will be doing the Pink and Main. I'll set that to the side. And I think I'm going to stamp it in the green. And then I might cut an extra one of the little banners for a shadow behind it. I think we'll have to, yep, this one right here. I'm going to stamp that first. And I know that I left this in case I need to restamp it, but it's still a nice solid black, so I'm not going to worry about doing that. I will just use a different corner of my Misty, though, and leave that on there just in case. Oh, nobody's a loser if your choice doesn't get chosen. Don't feel bad. There have been many times, like, especially when I do the kickoff, and like, I might have the color cube card in mind that I really want to use, or the type of project that I really want to be chosen. And then it's not. But you know what? It always turns out okay. And maybe next time you'll be in the majority. But your guess, your option is still just as valid as the other one. So please don't feel bad. Suzanne says, don't you just love those flower stamps? I do. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to just use them on bigger cards. Oh, I'm going to move this because it's going to get in the way of my magnets. Ugh. Christina said that she's sad she didn't get the Pink and Main this year. Don't forget to sign up for my email list because I always send out notices when they're up for pre-order. And this year they did have a few left over after the pre-orders were shipped out, and I sent out emails about that. So join it. That is one thing I'm very consistent about with my emails because I don't want anybody to miss out on some that they might want to use. Cilantro ink. Oh, I do understand if it's not in the budget at the time, yes. But we don't want to miss out because we don't know. Believe me, I got to the point in my budget too that when the Gina K one came out, I did not have any money left to buy the extra one for a giveaway, so I hear that. Maybe this year I'll save up a little bit more so I can, because I'm sure that Gina's going to do the advent calendar again next year. Yay. We'll let that sit because, guys, guess what time it is? What time do you think it is? Give me your guesses over there. Let me get off the correct one. Give me your guesses. Right? Save money. Who are we kidding? I know. But maybe this will be my year, Suzanne. Get your guesses. What time is it? Yes, I see those coming in. See, it's secret word time, but it's also going to be stamp of approval check time. Let's see where we are at. Ooh, guys. Ouch. Now, while I do love those 134 thumbs ups we have, we like always get between 175 and 200. So please, if you've came in since I began and you have not yet smashed that like button, let's try to get to at least 150 today, because that would be one more bubblegum name bonus I could draw. Now, if you are on a mobile device and you don't see the thumbs up button, you have to close out your chat to see that. If you're watching on a TV, I believe even you can give this video a thumbs up. I think that's one of the new features. You have to like somehow go to the, like, pause it and then push up and over and stuff. At least on my TV you can. So please smash that like button. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. I don't want to go down there yet because I need to give your secret word. Yes, if you do not have the tracker, make sure to check out that kickoff video. Today, day 17, the secret word is gifts. 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 So make sure to write that down and keep it somewhere safe and handy. And now we'll do some die cutting. Patricia, I'm going to save your question for later, and I'll kind of show you what I do when we're like voting or getting in our hashtags for the giveaway. So I will star that for later. Now I'm going to get this lined up. Yes, and if you're watching on a TV, I did just see that TL Jones said you can like on the TV, but you can't chat. That is correct. So if you're watching on the TV, and even if you're not chatting, that is cool. I understand sometimes just watching and hanging out, but please go ahead and smash that like button. I am often a quiet supporter, but I can't always hit that thumbs up. Yes, Luann, Friday will be 2:00 p.m. also. And I say, Leanne said she always says when she buys stamp and stuff in December that it's her presents from Santa. Around my house, I start buying stuff at the end of October saying it's from Santa, because then my fun money can extend a little further, even though it still usually doesn't go very far. I like to spend that. And while this die is out, I'm going to get a scrap of cilantro. Maybe. I'm going to see if I have a scrap big enough for the tag, which I don't. Oh, thank you, Suzanne's wife, for liking the video. I appreciate that. Yes. Get those loved ones, if they're around, to smash that like button too. I might not use this backer, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it while this is out. Brenda says she does too since her birthday's in October and it usually lasts until the end of the year. Love it. Love it. Okay. And now I'm going to die cut our pretty little watercolor piece. In case you came in late, I tried to channel viewer Nima and do a little watercoloring on my image today since I just colored with markers yesterday. And I want to see. I think I'll put it center just a little bit more. And I'm just going to keep using these pieces of removable tape until they lose their tackiness or they get cut. Oh, yay. Christina said Amazon just delivered the notebook to her that I use to store my Advent items. Awesome. I have put those in my cart, so I'm going to need more myself. So what I did, I put them in my cart, and then I check on it every few days to see if the price has fluctuated, like gone down, because I'm all about a sale or a bargain. There we go. And again, just love the stitching on there. And we've already got this cut out. So start putting that together. And normally I would bring in my glass board to help me glue this down, but you know what? It has watercolor all over it that I don't want to have to worry about cleaning right now, even though it's quick. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down with my ATG adhesive, which, by the way, if you need adhesive for your ATG, I don't have an affiliate link with Tape Jungle, but I do have a discount code with them, and it's in the description box at the bottom of the supply list. And that will end at the end of the month. Now, usually they do re-up it for the next year, but if you do need any, then I would highly recommend using them. I've had good experiences, and I think others have too. Ooh, guys, this is bigger than I thought. This is longer than I thought. So I don't really want to cover up that. Any ideas, guys, what we could do? I can chop a little bit off this. I can chop a tiny bit off the end. Right. Suzanne said Tape Jungle service is great. Yes, I agree. Every time I reach out, I've had success too. I bought from them for many years before I reached out for a discount code for you guys. Punch a hole in the tag and tie it on. I thought about that too, like maybe tying it on from the top, but then it covers up a lot of my flower. Oh. Oops. Okay, I'm going to look over here. Just let it hang over the edge. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. And now, you know what? Now that I've put the, now that I cut off that excess, I can't even punch a hole in it. I would have needed to leave it. Okay, you know what, guys? We're just going to make it work. And because I already trimmed the green one. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Oh, wait, no, that's good. I'm going to just offset them just a little bit, and then we'll figure out how to get it on there. It'll all work itself out in the end. And if, what do they say? And if it doesn't work out, it's not the end. And I'm going to kind of... I do think I want the left edge to at least be flush against the edge of the tag, so it'll have to hang off this side. And I don't want to cover up too much of my flower. We can still see the leaf there. So here's an option. So we'll call this high, okay? Or do we go down where we can see more of the leaf on the top? So we'll call this low. So get out your pole lights. All right, get those out. And I will go, remember, high, we'll see some of the leaves on the top and bottom. Low, we'll just see that above. Let me get that pole ready. Super duper quick one. High or low? Okay, guys, that was a quickie. Let's see which option was chosen. And don't forget, if it wasn't your option, it's okay. All right, because I will tell you, what won was not what I would have probably picked. And it will be 69% say go low, even though we're supposed to go high. We're going to go low today. Okay, so let's get that on there. I am going to pop that up. Get a little height on this. I bet I can use my other one. Low. I always have to look over and make sure that I remember what you guys chose before I go for it. And I put a little liquid adhesive on here so I have some wiggle time. Get this nice and straight across there. We're going to cover that up. Line it with the left and then try to get it nice and straight. Okay. And I got out the spell binders from today, but then also the little Gina K for some sparkle. Or I'm going to try to color in the spell binders in some orange and green. All right, with alcohol markers. Let's give that a try. We'll go ahead and bring this back in. I'll just be very careful not to get in my watercolor. Oh, well, okay. I see that some of you say use something different, and like the pink and main has green. I'm just going to try this because I want to see how it will work on here, but I will try to remember that for next time. I think I will do... They have different sizes, so I think I'll do a big one in orange, a big one and a little one in orange, and then a little one in green. Bring up my markers. And now this is going to be a little bit of a test, okay? Let's see if this works out. Actually, I think I'll color on the back. So I'm going to flip these over. That way I won't be touching the color once it's done. And I know this is going to go all over the place. We do have a lot of choices now. I agree, Suzanne. This has been a really good, I mentioned before, but sometimes when I start out at the beginning of the Advent Calendar series, I don't have a lot to work with, but I feel that from the beginning this year, there were some great options the whole time. And, you know, this isn't coloring perfectly. There's a little bit of a variation in the color, but I think it goes well with the watercolor look. I know you really can't see it, but hopefully when I put it on there, then you'll be able to see it. Kind of like reminds you, like if you use alcohol ink, you know, on something clear, how it, oh goodness, oh my gosh, where'd that go? Kind of reminds me if you use alcohol ink on something clear, how it's not like a perfectly solid. There's some, yeah, variation, like I said. Let that dry for just a couple minutes, and then we'll get those onto our piece here. I think then we'll be done, you guys. So make sure, smash the like button if you haven't already, because we're coming to the end of the stream. So we'll be pulling those bubblegum bonus names. So you got to get that like in there. It's free, it's quick, it is easy. It's a great way to support anybody's video or live stream. Just smash that like button right below this video. I'm going to go take a look at how many we have so far. Oh, guys, we're almost at 150. We're not quite there yet. I need everybody here to smash the like button. All right. Oh, good. I see some of you are wondering how it would look if we colored these. So I'm glad I gave that a try. Now we will know. Now we'll know. I'm going to use my liquid glue for this. I think I want to put an orange and a green up here, then the other orange down here. So I'll go ahead and put maybe here. I like to give my glue some time to get a little bit tacky. And now bring in my rainbow jewel picker, which I do have this on the visual supply list. This originally came with a blue wax tip, and I buy white replacements because sometimes if you have those colored wax tips, it gets on what you're putting onto your card. So we wouldn't want, like, especially a clear embellishment with a blue, you know, blue wax on it. Put that down in there. All right, let's see if you guys can see the variation in here. Can you see that? How it just they look kind of watercolored. I think that came out so neat. Now, had I had it to do over, I probably would have done these two in green and this one in orange. But guys, I think that was fun just to give that a try. And now we know for next time. Beth has a comment for me. She says she finally finished. Oops, missed it. Finally, oh no, my goodness, I cannot. It keeps going up right here. Sorry, Beth. Finally finished my December sheet load added to the album. Awesome. Cannot wait to see it. Yes, there's also an album for all of the sheet loads over on the Facebook group. So if you want to share there, you can. Now, with this nice mag ink tray from Glassboard Studio, which you can also use my discount code on, there's a little opening. You see that right there, that I can just pour these right back into my baggie. Oh, and speak of the discount code right there. Nightbot popped it up. You can save 15% with the code Call Me Crafty Al. Arlene said, so cool. You can have quite an array of colors if you have alcohol markers. Yes, the possibilities are endless when you can color something in with your markers. Let's see if I can zoom in without my camera. The other day I tried zooming in and my camera went all the way zoomed in. So here is our tag, you guys. If you think this is pretty cool, make sure to smash that like button if you have not yet already. Yeah, there is still a sequin in the tray. That one had a little bit of static, so I was not going to fight with it. Oh, thank you, Carmen. Carmen gave her 7 stamps of approval because we were not yet to 150. So thank you, Carmen. That would have definitely sent us over. Yes, we got to 159. Now, hey, if there's still 16 people out there, we get to 175. But thank you, Carmen, for making sure that we get to pull one more today. So, guys, are we ready? Are we ready to find out whose home this tag will be going to? Remember, if you have already won a tag in the series, you cannot enter to win today's. You do have to be here with us live, at least 18 years old. You smash that like button, be a subscriber to my channel, but you can be anywhere in the world. You just have to be willing to fill out the form within 24 hours. The form is located at the bottom of the description box below, and only the winner of the tag today should fill that out. Later for the bubblegum bonuses, there is nothing you need to do right now to claim that. So make sure if your name pops up that right after the live stream's over, you go and fill out that form, because I won't be tracking anybody down at the end of this. I'll just keep the tag if they're not claimed, but we definitely want those to get out to somebody who can enjoy them. So let me get the giveaway ready, and then I'll tell you how you can enter to win this one. And then while you guys are entering to win, I will show you how I store my Advent stuff. So if you are interested in winning the day 17 tag, one time over in the chat box, I want you to type in hashtag day 17, hashtag DAY17. No spaces. Use numbers for the day. Make sure it looks exactly like it does on screen, you guys. If you do happen to notice that you've typed it in incorrectly, you can retype it once to get your entry, but there's no reason to spam the chat with it, because each username does only get one entry into the giveaway. While you're doing that, I'm going to go over and grab my binders that I use for my Advent. Okay, I'm going to take this away just temporarily, but you should be able to see in the chat box what you type in to win it. So I'm going to zoom back out. The binders that I'm getting ready to show you, they can be found on the visual supply list, which here is a look at that. There are lots of links of stuff you'll see me use here, and then down toward the bottom, on this line right here, I have my favorite storage pieces, and it's the two binders that the two types of binders I'll be showing you, then magnets and DVD containers. Okay, so the first one, and these come in 2 packs. The covers on this is very, very sturdy. It has envelopes with tabs, and it does come with magnet sheets inside each of the envelopes. So this is how I store my gummy-a-pan, both from last year's Advent and the Easter one, which that is available for pre-order. So that's what I do that. I still have lots of room for gummy-a-pan this year. And then for my other ones, because there's lots of different sizes, I use this I think it's an A5 binder. This did come with the sheet protectors, but I cut down the magnets for the inside. Now for these magnets, I don't use the thick ones that I put my die sets on. These I just got at Menards. It was the vent covers, so they're a little bit thinner magnet sheets, but they work for this. The pages come divided in 4s. They have some half pages, both like hamburger and hot dog. So here you'll see how I did the pink and Maine sets from last year. So these are super handy. I already have another one of these in my cart to keep track of pricing. And again, this comes with the sheet protectors, but not with the magnet. So hopefully, let's go send around who asked us. Patricia asked about that. So hopefully that helps, Patricia. And I would love for you to use my links if you're going to go shopping for one of these. But hopefully that helped. Stephanie said, am I still signing on the back? Yeah. I do it after we're done. Oh, I guess I do it after we're done. Yep. All right, guys, let's bring this back in. And the timer definitely went off since I was talking about those items. And if you are going to be shopping at Amazon, if you use any of my links, I would appreciate that. Even if you don't buy what the link is to, I will get a portion of your sale at no extra cost to you. All right. Oh, Beth said she ordered and got hers a few weeks ago. Got the ones with the magnets. Awesome. Though that is a good one. And I do want to say, Libby, who works for Pink and Maine, and she's been in our chat some, she ordered a couple sets of those binders. And you guys, one of her orders only came with one, so she had to return it. Make sure that if you order two, that you get those, send that back in. One of the great things I love about, I know it's probably not the best for us to be shopping there, but you can return anything. Like if it does not say free Amazon returns, I don't buy it. So just a heads up. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Okay. Let's find out who the lucky winner is of today's tag. Don't forget that you will need to claim the prize. And good luck to everyone. And congratulations goes to Kim Greenslade. Congratulations, Kim. You'll need to remember anything. Not any. I just saw Stephanie's comment. It says anything at the beginning. Sorry. You'll need to remember what it says your username is on screen, which day you won, which is day 17, and then describe the tag just a little bit. And yes, congratulations to Kim. Thank you all so much for being good players over there. I didn't have quite enough of these to send to each of you, so I appreciate that. And let's see. Steph, and this was what I said, anything you want to buy on Amazon in the US, you can go through Crafty Al's links. Yes, you can, and that would be great. Amazon isn't the greatest about what percentage you get. It's like 2 or 3%, but hey, every little bit helps, so I do appreciate that. All right, let me go get, wait, first, I want to see how many thumbs ups we have. Let's see if we did it. Oh, we got very close, you guys. We got to 170 thumbs ups. Now, what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and prepare to pull five names. And remember, there's nothing you have to do to claim this. I just enter it into our virtual bubblegum machine. Now, if by the end of the time I have pulled those 5 names, if we get 5 more thumbs ups, then I'll pull another name. So again, if you haven't yet gotten the chance to smash the like button, now is your time to do it. Now we're under the crunch. So let me go get the giveaway tool ready for that. And then we'll start drawing those names. All right. So, oh, Suzanne here. We got a couple. Suzanne has a gifted a Crafty Al membership. Thank you so much, Suzanne.
Thank you very much.
And that went to Michelle D. All right, Michelle, you are going to want to check out the membership tab. Now it will have the link to the most important thing you'll want to check out is the monthly blog. And that has the links to all the current and past perks. And it also has a special members only email address. Feel free to reach out with any questions. And Suzanne, your name will be going into the virtual bubblegum bonus machine. Thanks again, friend. All right, now I want to get, I did see Erica, mostly crafting, said she can log into at least 2 accounts. Yeah, if you can log into another, we still got some time to get those in. But let's go ahead. If you would like your name put in for a bubblegum bonus today, type in #bubble, #BUBBLE one time in the chat. Make sure it looks like it does on screen. No reason to spam the chat with it. But if you do notice that you typed it in incorrectly, retype it so you get your entry. And there is no limit to how many times your name can be in the bubblegum bonus machine. So even if you have already had your name in there, you can go ahead and put your #bubble. If you're on replay, do not forget to answer my question from the beginning and put #bonus with your comment, and I will pull names from there as well. Right, guys, thank you to everybody who was here today to smash that like button, to be over in the chatter box. Live streams would not be the same without you, so I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you. Now, I am going to draw those names, but I do want to remind you, I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be at the regular time of 10 a.m. Central, so you can go to day 18 and set a reminder to join us. But yeah, 10 a.m. and then Yvette will be on after me around noon. But don't forget to watch Yvette this evening because hers was delayed a little bit today as well. Let's go ahead and find out who will be getting. Let's see, we have 5, and then I will check for if we get to pull a 6th one today, okay? So good luck to everyone. And the first name going in today is Luann Johnson. Congratulations, Luann. Name number 2 going in today will be Rita Jackson. Congratulations, Rita. Name number 3 will be Samantha Works Cards. Congratulations, Samantha. And I did just see flying by, Terry K has been a member for 1 month officially. Thank you so much, Terry, for your membership. All right, number 4 is going to Sandy. I'm glad that you enjoyed watching live today. TL Jones, congratulations, TL. And what might be the last name today, but we are going to check what might be the last name. Sheila K. Congratulations, Sheila. right. Let's go and see. Oops. Let's see if we have gotten past 175. But before we do that, I do want to ask you one thing. Don't forget, if you have not yet watched my video on the Tailored Expressions channel, where I show you how I made this card and I show a look at these cards. If you haven't watched it yet, I would love for you to go over there, watch it all the way through, smash that like button, leave some love in the comments, let them know you're liking my videos over there, or what I am doing for them, because let me tell you, that design team was a bucket list, so I want to be able to stay on there. So any love you can leave is appreciated. Let's go ahead and find out if we get to pull another one. Oh, we do, you guys. 187. You guys flew right past that 175. So let's pull one more name. And thanks again to everybody who was here to smash the like button, and to Carmen and Stephanie for moderating today. All right. The last name going in today will be... Let me get a drum roll out. It never ends at the same time, but sound effects are fun. Nene Creates, or Nene. Hopefully I didn't mess that up too bad. Congratulations. And thanks again to everybody who was here to smash that like button, and to everybody who's going to continue to smash that like button on the replay, so that I can pull one name for every 100 likes this has. So we're already at 187 likes, you guys. So we've been averaging about 230, 250 when I pull the thing. So we can do a lot better than that, because these get like at least 900 views after 3 days. So please smash that like button. It's free. As things slow down, let me know if you have any final questions. Otherwise, like I said, I'll see you tomorrow, but I'll give you a minute to get those in. Trying to think if anything's coming up that you need to know about. I don't think so. Just Advent, you guys. Oh, I am starting to plan in my head the Advent finale. I will go live again to finish opening the Gummy-A-Pan, because the Gummy-A-Pan Advent calendar is 31 days in each of those. So that will be a members only stream. Now, my normal members only streams are for die cut and paper trimmer level members, but this stream will be for anybody who's a member, which membership starts at $1.99. If you see anything if you see a starting price of $2.99, hop off that iPhone or iPad and go to a computer or an Android device. But you can cancel at any time. You can stay for a month, get whatever you want, and cancel. But the finale, the grand finale, where I open the rest of those envelopes, it will be between Christmas and New Year's. That will be for members only. So just a thought, if you want to join. So let me see. Any final questions? All right. If you do come up with any, feel free to leave those down in that comment section below. And thank you so much. Aline just gave a super chat of $4.99. Thank you so much, friend.
Thank you very much.
I will put your name into that bubblegum bonus. Thank you so much. Stephanie said, when is the member call going to happen this month? Stephanie, I honestly, off the top of my mind, can't remember. But if you go to the monthly die cut / paper trimmer level blog, it will be listed down there. I think it might be a weekend, so it might be in the afternoon, but I'm not 100%. I'll try to remember to look tonight and get back to you, but I'm not sure. But it is, I haven't set up the videos or anything, but I do have the time on the blog. And that is just for die cut and paper trimmer level members. And there's usually a challenge and there's usually a giveaway. So it's always a fun time to join us. Kim says she thinks it's 12:30. So like, what day of the week is that, Kim? Or anybody? I don't even know hardly what today is. So I am not mathing to get to that. Oh, Teresa, hello. I don't even think I'd seen you yet, Teresa. Thanks for being here. Let's see if somebody's... if it's a Tuesday, then it is probably... I see Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday. If it's a Tuesday, it probably is in the evening. But here's the thing. You do not have to be here with us live to play along, and you have until the middle of January to play along with the challenge and submit your card. So it's always fun to be there live, but you don't have to be. So I think that's it, guys. I don't see any more questions. I will hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, I hope you're having a crafty day, guys. Bye-bye.